Hey everybody, it's Tony here at our cabin woods. Today I'm going to venture off and try something I haven't done. I've seen other channels doing it and I have been wanting to do this, and I'm going to do dry canning of pastas. I have got noodles, plenty of noodles. I have plenty of spaghetti. I've been wanting to get them in there, get that done for a while. I have my lids sitting on this flat tray. Should have 13 jars in here. I got 13 jars. They have been washed, very good. Dishwasher washed, and then I washed them again here in the sink. And now I've got them sitting in here at 220 degrees. They've been in there for about 5 minutes, and now I'm going to make sure they're completely dry and ready to go. I'll put the lids in the oven also when I get a little bit closer. And then we've got all the spaghetti to do. Pack it in there. I guess the reason why we want to go ahead and dry pack the spaghetti in the noodles is because of the weebles, the little insects, little bugs you can get, the eggs. You want to kill all that. That's what grows inside these type foods from long storage. If you just let them sit here, they get full of bugs in long term. Same thing as flour, you'll get it, wheat, you'll get it, and those type items, you'll get that. So the best way to do is and plus you put them in jars, you know, rodents and whatever, if you ever have that, will never, can never get into it. It's a glass jar, you know. So we're good with that. I've got a good spot for it over in my other room I've got over there. And so we're going to do 13 jars today, and if I need more, I can do more. I'll just do what I can handle and get out of the way for today and get that done. So right now we're heating up at 220. I'm letting the jar stay in there probably about 30 minutes to dry out real good. I'll put the lids in here about another 15 minutes and let them get heated up, and then I'll pull the jars out, and then I'll start filling these jars up with noodles and whatever else, and I'll bring you along then. These jars have been in the oven for about 40 minutes. I ended up putting more jars in there because I had more stuff than I thought. So, these have been, were washed in a dishwasher, and they were washed by hand again because they were sitting in the closet for a little bit. And now that they are, and they've been cooked or heated up in the oven. And what I'm doing is, we are going to stack. I got 4 bags. These are quart-sized jars. We're going to put them in there. I'm setting them up this way because of the size family that I have. Knowing what we could use in a day or two if we needed to. That's why I'm kind of using quart-sized jars with the pastas. Some people use the use pints, and they try to do per meal, which I agree. But the big thing is if S.H.T.F was a hit, it's just not going to be just me and my wife. I've got there's going to be a lot of other people heading this direction, and of course all those other people do have their own food too. But still, I like to have enough to where we can say, okay, we've got a jar that would do the whole family one day, or a couple of days, and maybe the next day somebody else in the family can use the other jar. So I'm trying to spread it out evenly, just making available how we may use it. Now I'm not too sure how that's going to work, but we'll see. You can fill it right on up to the rim. I'll knock that one down a little bit. You don't have to worry about, this isn't like canning your vegetables and whatever. You don't need to have all that headspace for the air to come in and out. I got one more bag. Like I said, the jars were in. I have the lids in there now. They've been in there now for probably about 30 minutes. All right, let's see what I end up with my spaghetti. Let me get rid of this. Another thing, I don't know if you noticed, these are not canning jars. They are very thick, good jars, but these jars are not going to be going on the pressure like they would be if you're under can. These are just regular good jars. And so that's what we're going to use for doing this. This is just dry canning. All we're trying to do is kill the bugs, the eggs, whatever else that may be involved with the spaghettis, the noodles. You wanted to get them dry. I know these are smallmouth, but you know what? I'm going to use what I've got, and that's okay. And once again, I'm doing this because I know, like I said, people that said that they just need pint size. I think it's just their family, and that's fine, and I understand that. But like I said, if I open up a jar, there'll be probably a couple days in a row that I'll probably use the spaghetti if times are bad, or another person, another family member, whatever. We'll get shake down as much as we can get in here. I actually figured a jar for a half a bag of spaghetti is what I thought. Now I'm going to be pretty close. I'll bring you back when I've got them all filled, and we'll go from there. All right, everybody, I got all my noodles and spaghetti in. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the noodles, and I should have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the spaghetti. Yep, and look who's here. Hey, Willow. Willow. Hi, sweetheart. That's not for you. No, it's not. Anyway, so what we got is the oven is preheated. It's at 220. I'm going to stick these in for 1 hour. And then after 1 hour, I will pull them out and I will take the lids. The lids will be in with them. I'll take the lids out, put the lids on, and screw them on tightly. All right, let me get this in there. The jars are done. I'm going to start pulling them out one at a time. All right, guys, I thought I clicked the play button when I did the first 3 and I didn't do it. So, get these 3 out. I'm doing 3 at a time just because of the temperature, trying to keep everything warm, nice and hot. All right, let's do these 3. The jar lids have been already, they're hot too. They were in the oven. And when I'm done, I will be writing on the lids today's date, just so we know how long they've been there. These should last a long, long time. Another reason why I like these jars, the canning lids fit them perfect. All right, let's go grab 3 more. Like I said, I've never done this before. I've watched plenty of videos on it, and I always thought, you know what? There's no reason why I should have some of these. We've got plenty of pasta sauce, and I don't have pasta. So we got that taken care of. And these are the last 4 jars. I'm glad I got these done now, because wife's coming home here from work, and she's gonna cook some cookies for work. You know, everybody likes chocolate chip cookies. I love M&M cookies. My mom used to make them when we were little kids. Absolutely loved them. You know how you say sometimes you miss mom's cooking? Oh yeah, just like I miss her making her bread. Alrighty guys, we're there. Let's tighten this down. So we got 13 jars and of noodles and pasta, spaghetti. And there we go. This was easy. My camera about fell off. This was pretty easy to do. I'm guessing, I was really calculating, trying to think about this earlier. How many meals my wife and I could get per can? I'm going to say that the noodles, because we don't use a lot of noodles, maybe 3 meals per jar. The spaghetti is at 2 to maybe 2.5. So, as long as we keep them, they're going to be preserved. There's no more bugs, no more insects, or if there was, you know what I'm saying. And the jars have been cleaned, sterilized. These here should last probably as long as I'll be alive. And when we need them, we reach over, grab them, start using them. and put the lids back on them, and it should be fine. Now what I'll probably do is once these things all cool off, I'll go ahead and pull the rings off them. They should be pretty good. All right guys, we'll see you in a bit.